and I've decided to attempt my first live stream of 2020. Now, the last live stream I did was of Final Fantasy VIII, and in the end I pretty much writ it off in the fact that I just wasn't getting any viewers, and I'm not really expecting that many viewers today either, if I'm honest. But I figured I'd give it another try and see what happens, see how far we get. And so today I'm live streaming Final Fantasy X, which I am looking at either completely redoing my walkthrough guide for, because the mic that I used for it originally was an awful mic and my voice wasn't really coming through very well, so I kind of feel that maybe I should redo it. And also I didn't exactly cover everything in that guide either, so I'm contemplating actually going through it properly and trying to cover everything, although some bits are harder than others, lightning dodge for instance. But I will continue this live stream for now, and we will see how things go. So the last time I live streamed this game, we went through the Barge Temple / ruins, and then we met up with some Albeds who knocked us out, and we've now ended up on board the ship. So without further ado, let's go ahead here and let's see where we get to. So unfortunately we do have the annoying sphere grid tutorial which we cannot get out of, so I'm just going to go and sit back here now and let it go through it nice and slow. Well, I say nice and slow, so yeah. I mean, I already know how the sphere grid works. I've used it multiple times. I've played this game like all the way through probably a good 30 to 40 odd times by now, if not more. And I mean, the sphere grid's pretty self-explanatory, if I'm honest. Obviously, each different sphere does different things. So, for instance, the shield symbol and the sword symbol you can see there towards the left-hand side there. They are power and defense, which can only be activated with power spheres, while the one that's above the shield, that's an ability that can only be unlocked with an ability sphere. And then you've got the speed and mana spheres as well, but we'll go into more detail later when we're able to actually start working with the sphere grids properly. So I might essentially turn this live stream playthrough into a new walkthrough, perhaps, I don't know. We'll see how things go, see whether people want it or not. I mean, I want to start live streaming more, but in order for me to do that, you guys have got to want it. Because if I'm going to live stream the game and get no views, I might as well just play the game on my own. So I would appreciate the support in doing my live streams. I've got to say though, the sphere grid is such a bore to learn, especially for someone like myself who sort of teaches myself as I go. And if there's something I don't understand, I'll usually try and look in the tutorial section anyway. Okay, so that's the boring sphere grid tutorial out of the way. So now we're going to go ahead here and move on.
It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're going to go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize. Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Right. Now, we will get random encounters here, but at this point I wouldn't say they're worth going up against. You only get 10 AP a time to go towards your sphere grids, and it's really just not worth the hassle. I usually do my first level grind at Killica Forest, and then I usually tend to grind a bit more on the Meehem High Road as well, but we'll see how things go. So there is a save crystal behind us here that we can use, but we're not going to bother with that at the moment. And if I manage to keep this live stream playlist going, I'll also be showing you guys where you can pick up all the Albed primers, and if I can find the enthusiasm and stuff, then I might even show you guys how to do, or where to find the Dark Aeons, what they're capable of, best sort of strategies for dealing with them. So essentially what we're doing at the moment is we are actually salvaging the airship, although we will not actually get to use it until later. But hey, I love to salvage stuff that we can't use just yet. It's great fun. So now we have to deal with this thing. I've just gone and used the wrong attack. Stupid of me. So this ugly looking boss, his name is Tross, and he comes with 2200 hit points, can steal grenades from him, which I'm just wondering whether or not we can reach him from here with a grenade. Let's find out. Yes, we can. That's helpful. Quite the nasty attack there that he's retaliated with. Might need to get some healing onto Rika in a second. So let's just go ahead here and use a standard potion. Since she's only got very little HP, she's got about 360 HP max at the minute. So if we used anything higher than a potion, wasting resources. Well, we're not going to go ahead and just sit here waiting for him to come at us. Now we'll go for our standard pincer attack. This will stop him from using his nattiest charge as he used earlier. So let's go ahead now and finish this. Probably should have healed him more, but I was feeling confident that we'd finish it. I apologise for the coughing and spluttering. I have got a bit of a dodgy throat this morning, well this afternoon. I'm not quite sure what's causing it, so I do apologise. Okay, so with that boss fight now out of the way, we can make our way out of here, which we'll go ahead and do now. Just get my bearings. So what we need to do now is descend down into the gorge, but also moving forward at the same time. So at the moment we're going to struggle to understand the Albed language, just for the sheer fact of we haven't got all the Albed primers just yet. I mean, we could have got our hands on them straight away, but then if I did that, it would defeat the objective of me showing you where they all are.
Hungry. Whoa! Right on.
Hey! It's because you eat too fast. Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al-Bed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al-Bed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al-Bed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin. Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
Right then. Sorry for any noise that might have been in the background. It's just having a quick move around while the cutscene was going on.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Yeah, we'll go ahead and save our current game, why not? Let's make sure we're saving over the right file. So we don't particularly want...
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Right then, so before we make our way to shore, we want to make our way just around to the right hand side here, because there's a very important chest to be had. Although it's not that useful to us at this present moment in time, it will be useful later. And in the chest we get the moon crest, which goes to one of the celestial weapons later on. But more on the celestial weapons later. And then also, I believe, if we go down to the left hand side, there is another chest containing, I believe it's either a potion or high potion. Nope, I stand corrected, it's 2 antidotes, but still useful at this point in the game. So now that we've gone and got our loot, we'll go ahead here now and talk to Rocker. And the rest of the Blitzball team of Besaid Oryx. So the one with the green headband is Datto.
Hiya.
This one's Waka.
Try that move one more time.
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
And there should be Jesu, Botter, Letty, and Keeper there as well.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkand Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy-like. So, I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Oryx, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. Now, it's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with them. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand days, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just lived life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
Okay, so let's start making our way through here.
Hey, it's this way!
So at the moment we can't actually physically get up there. I'm not entirely certain as to why. Because normally, well, later on you can walk straight up that, but I'm guessing it's just purely because of the way the story's set, perhaps. I don't know. Now there are 2 chests coming up. I suggest grabbing them now because this is the only opportunity you're going to get them, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong. The last I checked, this was the only opportunity. If you're following me, then I'll make sure that you get them. So as you can see, we're getting our random encounters, but at this point it's really not worth training against. So here's our first chest. Oops, wrong button. I think we might have gone past it. I might have to go back on myself. What I wouldn't give for no encounters right now. Right, we're just going to go back on ourselves a minute because we have actually missed a chest. Let's see here. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Hidden in the corner there. Gives us a high potion, but at this point, any potions you can get your hands on will really come in handy since we do have very little gil to spend. And we have very little healing magic at our disposal as well. Also, there is a time later on in the game where we will lose our right mage for a bit, and we are going to need all the potions we can get to keep ourselves afloat at this point. One more fight just to kick us while we're trying to get through.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask.
You want me on your team, right?
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say?
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. As long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Right then. Let's go ahead then and make our way down towards the saved village.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in the village. Save village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
So it doesn't really matter which one we go with at this point.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Hey, not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Grab ourselves all the loot. That's everything. Right, so the first thing we want to do is just head into here. And And in here is our next Albed primer, which is just on the floor here. Next, we'll go ahead and visit the temple, I think.
It was then, standing in that place, I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Years have passed since Lord Roscoe became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Pretty much.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look bushed.
You could at least go see how they're doing.
You can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been... But it's been nearly...
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Waka?
Right, I think I'm going to call it quits from here. 45 minutes in and still no viewers, so and I'm not going to continue live streaming if I'm just playing on my own. I could quite easily play through on my own. I guess live streaming just isn't my thing. So I'm going to call it quits, and if you guys want me to live stream again, you're going to have to show me that you want it in order for me to do it again. In the meantime, I'm going to leave it at that. So thank you very much to anyone who does decide to stop by and watch this after the live stream's done. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you all next time when I do my next load of videos. I mean, I am working on another project, I just haven't decided whether or not to air it yet. But anyway, catch you all next time. Bye bye for now.